Hey everybody, it's Belle. Today's gonna be a pretty relaxed video. As you can see, I'm in a custom. I'm basically just going to be learning maps on Overwatch.
Come on, let's bring it together.
Yeah. Basically, I was not in the closed beta, I was not in the open beta, and I got Overwatch 2 days after it was out. So I don't know it super well. I don't know the maps well, and I don't know the characters very well. Actually, the only character I feel relatively confident with is Mercy. And that's, you know, just because I've played her 8,000 times. So what I'm basically doing right now is kind of exploring the map. I know right now I'm on Ilios. So, I'm kind of just trying to figure out where everything is. Because, you know, you don't do it very much when you're playing in the game. Like, obviously you learn stuff, trial and error, but it's kind of a sucky thing to do while you're trying to learn, while you're playing, is learn through trial and error. Is this map like mirror image? I feel like it's mirror image. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mirror image, which is cool. That means no side should have a particular advantage over the other. Can I get on another wall? Oops. So, right now I'm on Lucio because I'm trying to learn him a little better. I love support characters. As I said before, I'm really good. I'm the best with Mercy right now. I feel the most confident with Mercy. I know, haha, girl playing support characters, but I've just always really enjoyed healers and kind of buffers or like tactical characters. When I played WoW, which is gonna be about 6 years ago, actually, I was a healer in a pretty competitive raiding guild on my server. We did very well. We were first on Alliance side. Yes, I played Alliance. And I was a resto druid, one of a few. And I won't say I was the best. I was definitely not the best, but I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna capture this point so we can move on to a different map.
I'm taking the objective. You know you want
but it was something I really enjoyed, and I found that I enjoy games more when I have the ability to, I guess, improve other people's experience with the game.
Let's get you healed up.
Which is why I tend to like to play support characters, why I like more mechanical characters. Like even when I play League of Legends, I prefer support characters. I prefer tanks who can do things like Poppy can stun or heal or bash away and save my teammates. It's actually kind of why I don't like Lucio very much, as weird as that sounds, because he has a lot of a kit you think I would like, which is his skating, his speed boost, his healing, his you know, knock him off the edge reverberation, his giant shield, all of that. But the main problem I have with Lucio is actually I can't tell when I'm healing someone. I can't tell when anyone's in my range, and I think that's something that I miss in sorry, that's something that I miss in Overwatch that was in things like League of Legends and WoW is just the ability to tell easily when people are in your range. And a lot of that I think has to do with third person and range indicators and that kind of thing. So Lucio is a little frustrating for me right now, just because I don't know how to use him effectively. I don't know when I am being effective on him, I guess. Right now I'd rather play Mercy because it's very easy to tell who I'm healing. The stream is connected to them. And that makes things, you know, very obvious. So right now when I'm playing Lucio, it tends to be just the start of the match, or if we're trying to storm an objective, I'll play Lucio, and then later I'll switch to Mercy. Lucio tends to just be for speed boosting at the start. But that's, again, because I don't know him very well. I have been up against a lot of very excellent Lucios who know their character very, very well. Is this another way out of that? Yes, it is. It's another way out of here. Who know their character very well, who have caused me and my teams no end of headaches, and who have gotten, you know, play the game. So it's definitely something I want to figure out. Oh, this is a little more of a complicated area than the last one. The last one was pretty straightforward. This has a lot more pathways and interconnected areas that unfortunately don't actually touch the well in the middle. But yeah, so I really want to get good with all the supports. I've played a lot of Mercy, a decent amount of Lucio, which I've been terrible at, and a decent amount of Symmetra, who I actually do not like either. But Symmetra, that's more of a feeling of helplessness when a teammate is in peril than it is a dislike of her kit. She feels less like a support and more like a slightly supportive DPS. And then Zenyatta I haven't really played because he's a little less obvious than Mercy when he's healing. And like I said, I've only had this for about a week, so I'm still getting used to the hectic first-personness of it. I play a lot of RPGs, MOBAs, that kind of thing, where first person isn't a thing, or if it is a thing, it's like a one-player thing. So I've got stuff in Fallout like, you know, VATs that let me slow down time and see what's going on. Oh, this is nice. Another way to go. Slow down time and aim that way. So this is very hectic and very frantic for me. It's very different, but I really missed healing. As weird as it sounds, I really missed being that kind of a support, because there's a lot of games where you sort of are a healer but not super a healer. So yeah, we won this custom game against nobody. Let's see what my game was. Anyway, so yeah, so this is Overwatch has been kind of a breath of fresh air. It's me capturing the point. Which is the play of the game. It's it's been a nice fresh breath of fresh air to do something that feels so involved with other people and because it's first person, it does feel a little more involved than, oops, sorry, then I dropped my phone on the floor, than League of Legends, which is so zoomed out. But yeah, so it's kind of what's inspired me to do this kind of boring, I sort of vlog type gameplay video of me learning maps. But yeah. And I mean, I haven't done just support. I've enjoyed Diva and Roadhog a lot. I'm not so good with Reinhardt. I tend to miss a lot with his charge. So, not so great at Reinhardt. I've played Bastion maybe twice. Torbjorn maybe twice. I'm almost always the support, which is fine with me because I really enjoy it. But
Come on, let's bring it together.
I feel like this is a more involved one for me to learn.
We're gonna do great.
So I gotta, once I get Lucio down, I need to learn Zenyatta a bit and then move on to actually having things that I can fall back on in the other roles, since I can't count 100% on playing support.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I know probably I can count on it 90% of the time because for some reason people think support's boring, but I know I do need to have backups because there have been points where it's like I should be DPS, but there's no DPS options that I really understand very well. So that's the goal. The goal is to understand. Okay, that's not a place to go. The goal is to understand at least, you know, 1 to 2 characters in different roles, and figure out how I can use that to my advantage. Woo! We can get on there. That's cool. So yeah, I realize this hasn't been super exciting. It's just me going around, kind of learning the maps and where you can go in the stages. And, you know, it's gonna take me a little while to really learn it all. I know that for absolutely certain. And, you know, I know it's not just as easy as going into this and, you know, exploring like this, but I feel like it's important. I feel like I need to understand how the maps work and where I can and can't go. Because there's been plenty of times I've gone down dead ends trying to get to this area. So I'm gonna capture it real quick. Oh yeah, there's so many different ways to get over to different places. That Hanamura is obviously more complicated than the other 2 maps we were on.
Party on the objective.
Wow. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys putting up with this less exciting video, mostly because I've also got Comic-Con. How am I on fire? I don't understand. I've got Phoenix Comic-Con coming up this weekend, so I don't have a whole lot of time to struggle through things. But I guess this is the new spawn point. Okay, that's cool. Alright, I get it. I don't have the time to kind of struggle through stuff. Like, I just got done painting my mask and it's drying, and there's other little things I have to do for my costume, and then there's just the mental preparation for the fact that it's gonna be 113 degrees tomorrow, or not tomorrow, 113 degrees Saturday, and that's really rough. Like, super rough. When you factor in the fact that I'm being the Plague Doctor from Darkest Dungeon, and yeah, that's like 4 or 5 layers of clothing. Whee! So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I'll have something more substantial soon, but thanks for bearing with me while I learn maps and just kind of prattle on about what I enjoy about Overwatch and what I need to work on. So I will talk to you all later, and I'll be back with either Shovel Knight or Darkest Dungeon on Monday. So if you feel like it, you can follow my social media. Links will be in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!